is, the two of us would like to ask you, what was your favorite musical number to do in Chitty Chitty Bang Bang?
Favorite number? Oh yeah. But the hardest one was the old bamboo. I remember we did something like 30 takes, but each time jumping over the thing, a guy would miss. And then the last one, if you look closer, you'll see me just, I just made it. That was my favorite dance. My favorite number was U2. Yeah! I love that number. Someone to care for, to be there for. Oh, I love that number. That's my favorite. And my favorite from Mary Poppins was the song I didn't sing. If you want this fine position, that the kids sang to Mary Poppins. I love that. That was my favorite song. And Walt's favorite song was Feed the Birds. He made him play it every day when he'd come down to the set. Have to play Feed the Birds, which was a beautiful song. Beautiful. Hi, are you Superman?
No, I'm Dr. Strange. Thank you for asking, though. It's such an honor to meet you, Mr. Dyke. So I don't know if you've been noticing this, but there's been a recent resurgence in Mary Poppins' popularity, not just because of the sequel, but because a certain superhero film brought it up. Specifically, Guardians of the Galaxy, the sequel, in a certain scene where he says, "I'm Mary Poppins, y'all." And I'm just curious on your...
Galaxy. What was the show? Guardians of the Galaxy.
I never saw that.
You're in for a treat then. That's going to be fun. You'll love it.
Oh my God.
All right. Thank you for answering my question, Mr. Dyke.
You're welcome. I didn't see that. Oh.
What you need to say to get him interested is say it has really good CG in it. It has great computer graphics. So now he's going to want to see it because he's really into computer graphics.
He's the guy that got me started on CG animation. It's a big hobby with me. I love to play with it. And we almost did a movie together.
We almost did a movie together. We did a book together. We got the book done.
Yeah, we did do a book together.
Yes.
If you want a good hobby, try the CG animation. It's kind of user-friendly. You never get to the bottom of it. It's like the kind of hobby where hours can go by and you say, my God, it's 3 in the morning. You just lose yourself in doing it. I recommend it to any young people. It is the greatest. And you learn something. Hi.
Hey. Hi, Dick. Also, hi, Rob. I'm Kaylee from Wichita, Kansas. And you don't know this, but we've sang a lot of duets together. If you had to choose between having Chitty Chitty Bang Bang and driving it, or owning Mary Poppins' bottomless bag, what would you choose?
Choose between owning or driving Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, or owning Mary Poppins' bag, the bottomless bag.
Oh, driving Chitty Bang Bang. I think it had an English 4-cylinder engine in it, and to turn it, it was like an aircraft carrier. We drove it in a parade in London. I had to go over the curbings. You couldn't turn it. It was very hard to handle. Some guy brought it back and they put, I think, a Corvette engine in it. Could have drove like a buckboard, the most comfortable ride. A couple of guys have made copies of it that are perfect, right down to the last detail. There's a couple of them around. There's one here, isn't there?
There's one here.
Is it the original or?
It's not. No, it's a replica.
You can't tell. Yeah. It's just amazing. Yeah.
Yeah. That's fun.
There's one. We ran out of sunshine in England doing some of the shots with the Chitty, so we went to the south of France where the sun was shining. And we're supposed to be driving through the English countryside, but it's all vineyards. It's all grapes. It doesn't look like England at all. But we did a lot of driving around there, too. I love that car.
Movie magic, right? Movie magic.
Hi.
Hi, Mr. Van Dyke. I'm Christian.
Hi.
It's an honor to meet you. I wanted to ask, you've influenced generations, so from my parents' generation to my generation, I grew up watching you, hearing about you. how does that make you feel that you've impacted and caused so much happiness in people's lives?
I can't, it's a feeling I can't even explain. I just started out as a radio announcer, and I thought, well, someday television's come along, I'm going to be a television announcer. Everything that happened to me since then was not planned. I didn't sing or dance or act or anything. And just one thing after another, it was like learning to fly. I just couldn't believe it. I've had such a life and so much fun. And when, you know, I started having kids, and I said the one thing I don't want to do is ever do anything that I wouldn't be proud to show my kids. I never regretted that. However, work in that area is rather sparse. There aren't too many family movies around. But I don't regret a minute of it. I've just had the best time I can imagine.
My question is, because it's my favorite song, how long did it take you to learn the routine and words to Meal Bamboo?
Which one?
Meal Bamboo?
Oh, Real Bamboo. Those old bamboo, I'm sorry, yeah.
Oh, months. The hardest one to rehearse was the Step in Time, because they built all those rooftops out of plywood out on the back lot, and we're out there for a week in like 98 degrees. I think I lost 15 pounds just rehearsing that, and then of course it took days to do it. What amazed me that there was no accidents, nobody got hurt, and all that craziness, nobody ever got hurt, and seeing the number put together just blew me away. But the thing that blew me away was, what was the song? With the penguins. What was that song?
Jolly Holiday! Jolly Holiday!
Jolly Holiday.
Jolly Holiday. Right?
That's right.
Jolly
yeah.
Holiday. Thank you, Arlene. Arlene knows everything. I sat with her next to her in a panel in Phoenix, and it was fun to see her because she knew everything. She's right there.
But you know, I did the number with just the animators telling me where the penguins were and how big they were and all that stuff. We were just miming. And God, they put those penguins in there. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. That really was so exciting. Penguins are good dancers, too.
I dance like a penguin. I dance like a penguin.
Can we see?
Hi,
Yeah.
I'm Kaylee, and I'd like to ask, of every episode of the Dick Van Dyke Show, what was your favorite episode filmed?
What?
Your favorite Dick Van Dyke Show episode?
Well, my favorites were the ones, not the best ones that were on the air, but the ones I had the most fun on. And the ones where Richie is going to be born, and I go to bed with all my clothes on and everything. But a lot of stuff happened during that show that wasn't even in the script. We just got going. I think I accidentally dropped the phone in my pants and we just went with it. It to me was funny just because one accident after another happened. But it was strictly slapstick, and I just had a ball doing that.
Unfortunately, we're getting close to the end. We have, I think, 2 more questions we'll be able to get through. So let's go ahead.
My name is Kaden Faulkner, and what was your least favorite episode from the Dick Van Dyke Show?
What's your least favorite episode?
I don't think I have one. But I can think of.
You can't.
No, I don't have a least favorite. Who's that?
Hi, I'm Jennifer Lewis.
Jennifer Lewis. She's been one that has continually put out posts on our group, our Comic-Con group, encouraging us to bring Dick Van Dyke out. She's been one of your biggest fans.
I've noticed in your career that you have taken opportunities to work with not just your son, but your grandchildren and your brother. Is that something you seek out, or just something that kind of falls in your lap?
I'm having trouble.
Yeah, bringing your family into the business. You've worked with your son and your brother and your kids.
Yeah.
She wants to know, just the motivation behind that.
Yeah, I took nepotism to its final. Oh yeah, it was fun. I started out working with my son, with Barry, and we were enjoying it so much, so we brought a couple of his sons in, and now, just cousins, I had my daughters. I don't know, it just turned out to be a fun thing to do, and we enjoyed it. Yeah. I really went too far with it, didn't I?
No, not at all.
Thank you.
Well, thank you, everybody. Do you have any closing thoughts? Anything you want to say before we go? Well, thank you so much. This is amazing. Everybody, please give a huge round of applause for Dick Van Dyke. You guys, I don't know if you know. I don't know if you guys felt that way, but when I watched that video, I got emotional watching that. I can't believe they were able to have him here at Salt Lake Comic Con. We were able to do some questions. We have our next panel coming up.